Hi guys, my name is Imruzgi and today I'm going to tell you about 5 Chrome extensions which are pretty useful to add in your Google Chrome. So let's go. So guys, the first Google Chrome extension I'll be talking about is known as Music Match, and it's pretty useful whenever you want to add some subtitles to your video. And actually, there are a lot of videos on YouTube who doesn't have subtitles, and they provide automatic subtitles. But if you want certified subtitles, then you can add this extension, and you can easily get any subs for any kind of video. There are a lot of English songs I couldn't understand personally, so I use this app. I use this extension, uh, and it's really easy to add. I will show you how to add this extension. First, you have to go to the Google Chrome and you have to open the settings button. Then on the left tab, you go to the settings, and there are a lot of settings. And on upside of the settings, there is an extension button. You click on it. You go to downside, and you get more extensions. There are a lot of extensions available, and the problem with Google Chrome extension is there are a lot of extensions, and most of the extensions are corrupted, or they're not working properly, or they have some problem. So you have to choose wisely what kind of extension you want. So like, I watch an ad of Music Match on YouTube, so I decided to add this, and till date it's very good. So let's go for this. MU match. Okay, it's not getting to it's Music Match actually. So this is it. This is the extension you can add to Chrome, and it's not much heavy to add this extension. As you can see, it's downloading on the bottom tab. There are a lot of tab you can use, like Music Match, lyrics, logo remover, primary, but these are the primary and very useful. As you can see, it's already been added. So whenever I go to a YouTube video, there are a lot of YouTube videos who doesn't have lyrics, but I can listen to any video which have lyrics. Like English videos are basically my favorite, and I couldn't understand what kind of listen they're saying, what kind of subtitles they're saying. So that is pretty useful for me, guy like me. Like there's a popular song known as Bruno Mars. As there are a lot of popular songs by Bruno Mars, and they don't have lyrics. But by adding this app, as you can see, there is a small icon, and it's working. You go to this song, and you go to 24K Magic. No, go back, go back. Uh, you go to the official video. As you can see, there is already a symbol lyrics powered by Music Match. So we'll play this video, and you can see yourself that there are subtitles in the video. You can easily sing a karaoke for the video or the video you like, and that's pretty awesome. Guys, the second app I'll be talking about is the Passbro. Passbro is just like an app or an extension which can be usually for use for the protection of Google Chrome. Basically, there are a lot of important videos and documents and passwords, email passwords, ID passwords, which are basically personal and important and relevant to you. So what you can do, nobody else can open your Google Chrome without your permission, or we can say it requires password, which is pretty useful. So guys, I'll be also telling you how to install this extension in your Google Chrome. First, you have to go to the extension search bar, as I've already previously tell you the steps. Okay, then you have to write the keyword that is protection, or the name of the extension, that is Passbro, as is the best extension. And you can add this button, add to Chrome, and there will be button add extension. It will take a few time in downloading, depends on your internet speed. As you can see, it's been downloaded and installed in your laptop. It will automatically open to this extension settings, and you have to go down, and this is the password. It's been installed and enabled in my Google Chrome. You can also incognito, and then you have to go to the icon as you have to set up the password, and you have to fill in your information, like my last name is Himel and my email ID is secret question. Any kind of secret question you can choose. What is your favorite color? Secret answer is my red. And my new password, any password I like, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You have to fill in password and you can save it. It will take few time to create password through information, and this is basically a file which has your password, and in case you forget your password, you can open this file and you can easily unlock your Google Chrome. So I think that is also pretty useful. And there are other options. As you can see, it will you can auto block. For example, you just want it as an impression or expression that you are locking your Google Chrome, that is auto block. Or you can easily unlock your Google Chrome by using shortkeys like Alt plus Control and any other thing. But I don't want to do that because people visually can see what you are doing, so that is pretty not safe. uh, so you have to say, I have already set up my password, as you can see, and I have to save it again. Then what I have to do is I have to close the Chrome, and then I have to open it up again. I mean, we have to reboot to check whether it's working or not. As you can see, I cannot access any tab of Google Chrome until I enter the password. The password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You will enter it, then only I will be able to access the Google Chrome, and that's it. So guys, the third app I'll be talking about is known as Grammarly. Grammarly is a perfect app if you have written documents on internet and you want to rectify them by themselves automatically. And for example, if I'm writing text on Facebook or I'm emailing somebody, it will automatically tell me what kind of mistakes I have, and it will help me rectifying it by giving the correct word of it. So I think that is also pretty useful. Now I will tell you how to install that extension, which is known as Grammarly. First, we have to go to the extension search bar. I've already tell you the steps, and as you can see, it will help you in spell check. This is the app, so you have to add to Chrome. It will take few time to install and will be automatically installed. The most of the time, what happens whenever you install an extension, you have to reboot it again. I don't think so it will happen in this extension, but let's see. First, you have to log in this extension, and it will be in. So how exactly Grammarly works in internet or Gmail or Facebook, whenever you write any kind of mail or text to anybody, I will show you. First, for example, if you want to compose an important email and you are writing, I've already done this. As you can see, there is some kind of mistake. As you can see, there is a red mark as it's a wrong word. But for example, when I write a mail in a hurry, personally, whenever I write a mail in a hurry, I always miss some words, and thanks to Grammarly, it always tells me what kind of mistake I'm doing. And as you can see, there is a red mark, and by touching that, by going on that red mark, it will always tell me what will be the correct word, and I choose for that, and it will rectify automatically. And I think that's a pretty useful feature, and you can also use it for yourself. So guys, the fourth app I'll be talking about is known as VPN Bitternet. As the name VPN, you will identify that it is basically used for fake proxies or any other website which is banned in our country. As what basically VPN Bitternet do is give you a fake proxy or fake IP address, and you can easily use any website which is banned in your country. So I think, which is basically illegal, but sometimes you need that website anyhow for downloading and you cannot resist. Sometimes you have to use extensions, but they're pretty useful, I think. So what you have to do, I've already installed Bitnet VPN in from Google Web Store, as you can see. By searching Bitnet VPN on Google Chrome extension search bar, this is the app. There are a lot of uh, VPNs available, like Safer VPN and Safer VPN 2, but I prefer Bitnet because it has a simplified version and systematic settings, and there won't be any confusion while I touching the settings side of this extension. So what you have to do is I have already installed it. As you can see, what you only have to do before accessing the website is you have to touch this connect button, and it will be online, and you can access any website which is banned in your country. So I think it's pretty useful for everybody. So the fifth and the last app I'll be talking about is known as the Adblock for YouTube. As you can see, Adblock for YouTube is basically used to block the ads on YouTube. So basically YouTube ads are very irritating. Whenever basically I don't have time, anybody doesn't have time, so whenever you open YouTube you always see advertisements, and whenever you open an official video or any other thing you always see some kind of ad on the video, which is pretty irritating and takes time to load. And there are a lot of ads which doesn't have a skip button, which is intolerable, I think. So what you can do for that, there is basically an extension which is known as ad block. Oh, happened wrong. Ad block black. No. Ad block for YouTube, and this is the one, not the first one. This is the second one, and you can add to Chrome, and it will be ad extension, and it will be downloading in the bottom download bar. As you can see, it's downloading. The good thing about AdBlock is I've already told you it blocks the ads which are irrelevant to you. Sometimes they are basically useful, but not every time. And basically, every time I click on a YouTube thumbnail, you're always crazy about that video or excited about that video, what's gonna happen, and so suddenly ad pop up in a YouTube video, which is pretty disgusting for everybody. So I think you should install this, and you will be able to easily access videos. What you have to do is refresh the YouTube page or website, and you won't be facing any kind of ads on any video. As you can see, I've opened this QRT video, so there's no ads or any kind of Vivo video I opened, which are basically official, and they have a lot of ads because they are sponsored, and there are a lot of things going on in these videos. So as you can see, this is already set clean by AdBlock for YouTube trademark, and as you can see, there is no ad in this video, which is the basic purpose of this extension, and I think everybody can use it who doesn't want ads. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.